All right. All right, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. Testing, testing. All right, we got like maybe I can turn that down just a tad. I was watching his show. Opposite of that. All right, testing, testing. Wow, congrats on Moan, guys. Another awesome penny that just ripped to the moon. That's what I love to see. I love those low K values. EMA 5 TD, low K values. 40% in one day is nice. Didn't want to alert it because I know a lot of people lost money on Mon. The last thing I want people to do is lose more money on Mon, so I kind of lone wolfed it. I'm in some half button hit. Might break even on some of these. Maybe wait till the end of the day. Woo! Welcome, Swid. Good morning, Furious. Yeah, so we're going to see what Spy does. Should we try for double warp again? I mean, good grief. It hasn't had it. I mean, we're up 0.24%. We're coming up to the EMA 50. Broke through this resistance here. Alrighty, so yeah, we're due for a downtrend now, guys. You see this? You've been having an uptrend for a while in the 15 minutes, so be careful on this this one. I'm calling double orb now if it does an uptrend. Ideally, what I want to see is the check mark go up and then down. Yeah, I would feel bad if people lost more on Mauln. I took Mauln as a lone wolf. I made videos about it if you guys wanted to join me. To me, it met the system. We probably hit the EMA 5 today, which, bam. Oh, we still haven't hit the EMA 5. I might triple dip this thing. Would have to go down some more. But just testing this EMA 5 is at 50%. It'll probably come to this 10 here within a week. Low K value. You're talking about 1.08. Like, come on. I'm gonna risk some money on that. There it is. EMA 5. There it is. All right, almost. It's going to touch it, and then it'll probably dump. We'll see. Let's see if we can fire away on some bear calls. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what we're gonna get here. I don't trust. Man, I would love to see some bull puts and go against the trend again. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see that. Obviously, the EMAs are bullish. They're definitely bullish. I'm telling you, we haven't hit a bear. We haven't had a double orb. I'm a little careful now. Let's go to Forex Factory. I don't think there's any news. I go to Forex Factory today at March 25th. Okay, we just gotta wait till at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock has a lot of news. Alright, so that's definitely something you have to wait for. That is totally fine. I usually get in after 10 anyways. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Yesterday was a nice win. I don't even think it went against me at all. Barely got a fill. Barely hit that 20 cents to fill me. So we have... Today is Tuesday, so we got about 4 more days. I'm going to look at Forex Factory. Do we have any days that we can't trade the rest of the week? It all looks good to me. And then we can have our conclusion here. We already had the FOMC out of the way. That was last week. Heard TTT, is it going to the moon? TTD, to the moon! To the moon! We're going up to $61. Give me it a $70. Then we go to 100. Oh man, that lower Keltner channel. This does not happen often, but if you see a lower Keltner channel on the weekly, on a bigger cap stock, higher quality, man, I wish I took it on that mark. Who would have thought, though? Alright, Bond is... What the frick? Did you guys see Bond? Holy crap. Did anyone wake up at 5 in the morning to sell Bond? That is insane. You literally... Let me look at the 1 minute. I'm curious what the 1 minute did. Yeah. Look at that 1 minute spike. And this is why I tell everyone, you gotta have Weeble for pennies. That is insane. You made 50%. And then, of course, when the market opens, it goes down. That's normal. That is actually nuts. Alright, so HEPA is just being boring. They got a 3.5k value. Alrighty, we're coming back down. There's your orb. Now, that's your orb. Alright, that's your orb. Oh wow, it's like breaking through. Please, don't give me a big orb. I don't like big orbs. Don't do that to me. Yeah, I don't like big orbs. Wow, Mullen's up 54%. Congrats who took it. Wow. I told you it's a pumper. I'm not saying it's not a crap stock, but it's definitely a pumper. Air Content, welcome. John and Nikres. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I drawed my 15-minute orb. For my swing trading style, I have a different type of style. I look for extremely oversold patterns on the Keltner channel with time distance. Alright, that's a big orb. It's a rather big orb. What are we coming into? EMA 50. We'll see what 10 o'clock does. I don't like big orbs. Kind of sucks. DGLY is down 31%. Wasn't I watching this one, DMN? Yeah, I was watching this one. This one has 300 million volume, 200 million. I just hate that it's under 10 cents because I know if it's under 10 cents, it's going to a reverse split. LGMK, that's the worst penny stock I've ever traded. 60 freaking % on loan. Your targets are EMA 10. I don't think we go to the 20, but that's not out of the question. Yes, 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 yeah. You want to wear my jacket? Good. I'm going for you. It's too. WLGS. YHC. I'm watching that one for some time distance. I never like to get in early on things. You know, just like hit. You know, if you got in early on hit, you got wrecked. You see hit, big candle down and just kept going down. Give it that time distance, guys. You know, give it that time distance. Hit has decent volume. It doesn't have like massive, so it's not like my greatest play. Something I'm just looking at. Mon was just good because of the volume. You guys see the volume. The days before, you're getting 30 million, 15 million. There's lots of volume, so I felt good about that one. We could look at extremely oversold. It's got to have volume. Arab, what is that one? Okay, 2.94. DTC hit the 5 and rejected. Not too much volume. Yeah, if it don't have volume, I just don't play it. It's if it don't have volume, you know, I just don't care. No volume on that. So I have different screeners I'm looking at to kind of give me the best educated guess on what I want to do here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a double work. We're due for it, but I want to just keep, you know, basing my trades based on that. It's got to make sense. I think we're due for a double ward. The 15-minute EMA 50, we've been in an uptrend for 2 days now. You know, we can easily switch. It's just a 15-minute. Alright, what is SPY doing? Alright, yeah, we're just in the middle here, bouncing around. I don't think the HEPA is less than 1 on the daily. Let me see. It's a 3.01 I'm seeing on HEPA. It's still a good play. You know, you're still in this range bound. It's just boring. It hasn't done much. There is some gaps, so it could cause it to take longer to hit the 5. Had a reverse split. Hasn't really had a massive run that I would expect it to have. Bond is probably the next one to go big. If you guys have Weeble, you better be up at 4 in the morning putting out your take orders. I mean, look at that massive move. 45%. That's insane. Missed you, buddy. I'm doing. You doing stocks now? Yeah. Yes, sir, Necro. Yeah, well, shouldn't be too much movement either way. Sometimes I like to look at the Qs. What is Qs doing? So, yeah, but the biggest takeaway, I don't like to use too much of a bias on this, but when you have a 15-minute chart that has, look, uptrend, 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 it's been down, it's been the lower, EMA 50 has been at the lowest, right? For one whole day, almost 2 days, because this is where it started on 3/21. All right, so we had this whole day here, all futures overnight, and then a whole trading day here, and then here. So, you know, it could easily switch to a downtrend. Obviously, I don't just want to randomly guess. All the trends are bullish for now. I mean, if you look at the 30-minute, you know, the 30 minutes bullish, but you can see in a heartbeat, you know, they do change. It's just really, what am I going to get? What's the orb going to give me? Should I be a little careful today? We know the daily EMA 50 will probably be big resistance, but it's got way too much move up to base it on that. Hey, Blueprint. I see you, Amber. The notice was going to say, as it said, number under 0.10 for 10 days, but they said the company has. I personally will probably get out of HEPA and just play something else because it's taking too long. Right? There's other plays I see. Mullen, I made good money on. You know, Mullen is up 57%. So if it takes too long, maybe I'll just, you know, yeah, that's the problem with HEP is that notice there. 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel much better playing a stock like Bond that has a K value of 1.29. It hasn't had any sort of move up. I made 20% on HEPA. Just kind of sad. That's all it had in the tank, though. You would think it would have more. So, Bond is the #1 play in my opinion. And we're starting to go up as I'm speaking. And maybe I need to talk more good to it, but that is the #1. Congrats who got that 50% move pre-market. You guys are about to see a ripperoni on Bond. Just wait. Just watch this thing. So that one's really good. The K value is 1.43. It's got a lot of EMA 5 TD. Little gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th day. No touch in EMA 5. And we are up 12% on Bond. What a beautiful. It's coming up. 10% is already your target, so you actually would take 10%. All right. And then leave some for break even. If you want to write it up more, okay? These healthcare stocks, not really getting much on HIT or HEPA right now. All right, here's the 15-minute orb. Let's wait for 10 o'clock. And see what happens. That 10 o'clock is going to, if it goes down really fast, any advice you have to purchase to try one or more? Any way to watch? Anyway, yeah, you can join the Discord. A lot of these are alerted in real time. If you ever want to join, it's $12 a month. There's lots of education videos in there. Yeah, the best way to learn is to basically get the experience, watch the videos, understand what I'm saying. Like this upper band is a Keltner channel. Keltner channels are use average true ranges, which means when a price gets near these areas, you can expect price to reverse down a little, right? And that's what happened when it fits. If price gets near this lower band, you can expect the same. You should be, expect price to revert up. I don't base my trades solely on that. There's more to it. Let me turn this TV off. Kids. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to alert I'm alive. Whoops. Yeah, everyone that has the notifications on Twitch, you guys were able to see that I went live. Forgot to alert it. Good morning, Deathbringer. Yeah, there's not really anything to do at the moment. Bond is a really nice setup here. I think end of the day, we'll take that. And then as of right now, wow, 70% on Mullen. Woo. That's beautiful. It's about at my average. Yep, there goes HEPA. I knew it. That news, right? Yeah. I won't be looking into HEPA just because of that news right there. And that's probably what could tank it. Didn't really give you that enough EMA 5 here. You know, you kind of got a little move up, but I'm going to look for a lower K value. And that's what I see fit. Hit kind of at that same area, not really doing anything. Bond is the really the best play in my opinion. It's up 10%. Has that nice range to EMA 5, low K value of 1.4. Alrighty. Yeah, Bond had a nice, beautiful thing. I like Bond's volume. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I like Bond here. I think this is a good one with that low K value. Same setup as Maul. Same setup as Maul. Yeah, Maul's still going. Like a lot of people doubted it, but I'm like, you can't. I mean, with that K value that low, you have to take a shot at it. You know, it met the system. We're going up 95%. We're up almost 100%. It doesn't matter how crappy the stock is. You know, this, can we expect it to just hit this 10 right away? No. But it has room to hit that 10. I don't do MLGO. That's not, doesn't meet my system. Just hopping the stream. Did you cover Arnaz? Arnaz, we played it already in the Discord. It already went up. You see this? You see how it hit the 10? And then it refreshes the time distance. We don't play this for a while now. It already made its move up. Let the people who chase this, it sucks. It went up 128%. They don't meet our system anymore. Even though price went back to where our averages are, it doesn't mean we buy it again. ADBE, Adobe, what is this? Adobe Inc. Bigger cap stock. You can see on different time frames, it is in a downtrend on the weekly and monthly. Yeah, so I'm just gonna watch some other things. I think Bond's the next big penny. HEPA might be good if it, if we can. It's like stupid gaps. That's the only thing with HEPA, and the volume kind of died out. It's not as massive volume that I would like compared to a stock like Bond. You're getting 80 million volume, 50 million, 50 million, 50 million, 36. That's a ton of freaking volume. So there's something into that one. Volume always is my favorite, so I'm gonna stick with that one. I mean, Mullen did the same thing. It ran 100%, had volume, EMA 5 TD, it had everything. So just really depends. Leaf red. Uh, Thank you. Here's your gummies.
Here you go. Eat your breakfast. Small sweets.
All right, I'm watching Cheesy Bread. Thanks for the Cheesy Bread. Thanks for the follow. Spies coming up into the. Yo, Mr. MRM Bets. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, if you guys want to subscribe on your Amazon Prime, you can get free ads on Twitch. Helps me out too. I'm just looking over the Discord here. Yeah, we're going to do spreads today. We're just waiting for the news. Yoku, thank you, OG. Wow, you guys are all falling at the same time. Ooze, welcome, welcome. I could show you on the live. I can show you on the live, Mr. Blonde. Are you in the Twitch stream? It's a lot easier to just show on the live stream. Yeah, appreciate the follows. Yeah, let me know if you're in the Twitch. I'll show you. We're getting ready for credit spreads to happen here soon. So remember, we have the assumption that we can do a double orb. We have the 15-minute chart and the 30-minute chart showing uptrend. EMAs, I mean, all the EMAs are showing something. Looks like a consolidation back and forth day for SPY. We'll see. Yeah, the orb is massive. So, the first thing I see is long lower wicks. So the bulls are kind of in control here, but like I said, that 10 o'clock can change fast. We got a lot of news at 10. Just really depends. Yo, thanks for the follows. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. That 10 o'clock. Let's look at that 1 minute candle. No, no, no. Yeah, what's up, Ashbag? If I'm saying it, Abshag. Abshag. All right, so this is a dicey situation, right? You're coming down to the EMA 50. Could act as support. If we come down to a 30-minute, I might take that for bull puts. Just really depends. But right now, just doing what the orb tells me. WCT. It's a Hong Kong. I would wait it out for a bit. It's not a bad one. End of day, that's a pretty good one. All right, let's go back to SPY. Yeah, we're definitely getting a bear call. So we just gotta be wary. Like, hey, we can get bear calls and it can shoot up. All right. Remember that check mark pattern. This is what we hate for credit spreads. So we're due for a double orb. We're coming down into the EMA 50. What would you cut if you were in it? Cut loss or go? I would DCA. That saves some room for accumulation. It still is decent.
Put it back here.
Yeah, there we go. We're having a nice little pump up. Everyone's asking about bond. I got it in at the 15-cent region. And then 5. I go push, I get out with the gain. I do it all. Credit spreads is my number one. I love credit spreads. It's my number one strategy to make consistent income. I do futures too. Shoot, yeah, you're already seeing a future type of play trading out here soon. You see how we're breaking this orb? You could easily take a futures to the downside here. Your stop loss would be if price comes back up to this EMA 50 above it, and it has a body that goes above it. But right now, this is what I'm thinking. Like, you know, it doesn't make too much of sense to buy bear calls when you have these EMA 50s yet. So you're also not at the ATR 4. You're only up 26 cents. So so if I bet the rate that trades right all day and didn't close them, the gains are supposed to hit my account after being worse. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Yes, after the end of the day, the broker takes it out, and you make 100% of the return on the premium. Yeah. What's up, Rolo? Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, I would take the gain. Yeah, absolutely. If you have naked puts, I mean, you got lucky. I would not be honestly shorting this. I mean, it's either you make a massive gain if it breaks the CMA 50, but I'm seeing a long lower. I see a lot of long lower wicks. So it's a little dicey, right? You can use the delta for your probability, but I just know if you sell a 20 cent, you're up in that 80-90% range of probability. Yeah, you can use that absolutely. I know that's You can look at Schwab. Let me see if Weeble has it. Only go vertical. Yeah, you see the deltas here. The farther out you go, I mean, I'm not even seeing much premium right now. 567, 568. Man, it's not really much. Well, I guess that is pretty far. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. It looks like we're recovering. Bull puts seems to be the play to go with all the EMAs. We're probably not going to break the orb, guys. Shoot. What do you guys think? I'm more leaning bull puts today, just because of the long lower wicks, EMA 50. But I was really hoping we get bear calls and I take bull puts on the 30-minute, and that would be the V shape down. Like you had this V shape, and I've been wanting to see a double orb so bad. But we have no signal yet, so I don't know. I guess we'll just wait. Everyone keeps asking about bond. It's always 10% gain, guys. Always 10%. Yeah. All right. Okay. Since it's a big orb, we can look for some bull puts. Let me see what I want to do. Might be a slow day. My cover calls. I got cover calls for TTD. They expire. Oh, March 25th. No, 28th of March. All right. So just basing on candlestick patterns, we can look at SPX and say, hey, it looks bullish, right? Took 10% and then 0.4 trailing stop and it's up. See, there you go, Chris. Yeah, nice. Everyone, I was so scared to alert Malm, and that's why if you know how to fish, instead of just relying on alerts, you'll be much more profitable. You'll be much more profitable. I'm going to do SPX spreads, Odin. I'm just using the SPY chart real quick. I use my phone for SPX. So I'm looking at SPX. If we're going to do bull puts on my phone, I'll show you guys what premium we're looking at. You can get as far as out as maybe 5,700, 5,700 and 5,705. What does that look at? 5,700, 5,705. So let's start drawing our lines. You're down here, right? For the first strike I'm looking at. And then where does that take us out for SPX? Well, that takes us below the lower Keltner channel for sure. So that's our first strike. If we're going to do an orb, maybe you'll do bear calls, but even if we do bear calls, I feel like maybe that 30-minute will hold and 1 hour will hold. I don't want it to come down to 571 in a blink of an eye. But long lower wicks, I'm more biased towards that. Should we wait for the orb is the question. I don't know. Usually the orb can hit around 11. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting it out. That 10 o'clock news was done. We got no signal on orb. Looking at the 5-minute chart, what did we get on the 5-minute? 5-minute is showing an early sign of bear calls but 5 minutes not as predictable. Hey, Pierre. All right, guys. I think we do get bear calls here, and then we go up. I'm just trying to be patient. What is my risk versus reward? It's always a negative R&R because I have a win ratio of over 90%. Like if you look at my credit spread journal here, I got 1 month and 1 loss in March due to the high percentage that I have lots of wiggle room. 1 loss in February. So the losses happen, but they're just not rare. As long as I, just take good setups, wait for them to happen, you should be fine. I'm looking at it. Blueprint puts 5705, 5710, but as of now, just not really sure what to take. I see that the EMA 50 is acting as support. Do we come back up and then we do? I don't know. Let me see what I can get. So that 1 strike is showing 10 cents. Yeah, you're probably right on the 5705, 5710. It would just suck if we get bear calls. Maybe I will look to break even. So ideally, it's a kind of a big orb. It's not too big, but it's kind of. But ideally, if you're following the trend, the 30-minute is definitely the uptrend idea. I wouldn't be too greedy, son. We don't really know. We got a lot of weird things happening here. I need to come down more. I'm trying to see, do we not really sure. Yeah, it's looking like bull puts though. Yeah, the VIX is really low. If you look at UVXY, you're looking at, look how low it is. Can't really sell far out. Not really sure what to do. It's looking like it's want to do bear calls. And honestly, guys, if we do get bear calls, remember, we can still do the check mark down. But, man, I missed the bull puts. I got a little scared here. I thought we were going to break here. So you got 57, 15, 57, 20, I assume, right? Bull puts, son. Yeah, I don't really know how to play this yet either, guys. Alrighty, so we're back above. This is interesting. The 5 minute. Sometimes it's nice to see what the 5 minutes said. 5 minute wanted to do bear calls here. Comes back up. I don't even know if you can get far out on bear calls. It's hard to do bear calls. So if you look at bear calls. Wax Boy, welcome, welcome. Everyone that's in the channel new, welcome, welcome. Alright, so bull puts. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting out. Not really sure what to think of this. This is kind of a harder one. It's going to take a longer. Honestly, we don't need to get in and play fast. Usually before 12 o'clock is fine. I was really hoping we do that bear calls and hit the EMA 50 on the 30-minute chart for a bounce. That's really what I was hoping for. I can't get a signal on this day. Obviously there's nothing. There's no orb yet. EMA 50's at the bottom. So naturally, yes, you should be bullish on that. Cesar's Capital, welcome, welcome. It is taking a little while. You can kind of expect this with a 15-minute. I'm curious though if this 5-minute predicted it right on the first time here. You know, you can have 5-minute orbs too. Right here you broke structure for bear calls. I really think we're gonna get a bear call signal for some reason. A lot of times I see that. Trying to figure. I don't like using the 5-minute alone. So we got long. Yeah, it's indecisive. There's nothing you can. You can't really be by it. I mean, it's upper wicks, long wicks. It's hard to say. How do you pick a strike price? Well, we're gonna look for as close as possible for 20 cents. SPX. So I'm just kind of just waiting out. If we go to the upside, it's massive candles.
Nose. Yeah, what are those? Ears. With one, two ears. Ears.
Teriyaki Tuesday.
Ears. That is not their ears.
Sorry I missed the YouTube chat. I'm not sure on this one, but it doesn't look bearish. Do you think I should go into Mullen? No, if you missed at Phantom, I wouldn't chase Mullen. That is a really hard stock. If you get rug pulled, you're screwed. Yeah, I got out of HEPA because the volume got lower. I had a nice average, so it was just how much more do I make on HEPA. I don't think it's bad, but there's so much force everyone his video calls. I hope no one shorted Mullen. Yeah. Okay, so we got that bullish price action. There's a couple things I want to do, guys. We know. Let me look at Forex Factory. Was the actual news good or bad on that 10? I'm seeing actual. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm seeing actual bad numbers for the manufacturing, consumer confidence, and home sales. Does everyone see that? -4, -92, and 676K. The previous was 664. They were forecasting higher results, I guess.
Shoes.
So, yeah, we're coming up into the other sector here. Yeah, we'll see what we do. Yeah, those bull puts look pretty nice down here. Congrats who got those. Those are looking pretty nice. Yeah, it's trying to climb up here. How much are we up on the day? We're up about 0.24, only a buck, so can't do an ATR4 play on this. Let's just see what it does. I might just play single orb. I might just play single orb today. I don't like playing a lot of the. I don't know. I'm a little sketched on bull puts just because of this 15-minute trend's been lasting a while. I'm a little sketched about it, but I gotta make a decision here. Or I could take bear calls on this 5-minute broke structure here. If you wanted to get in early, it's kind of dangerous because if this breaks out, usually we break out around 11 o'clock. Take bear calls at this upper channel, and if we break out, your stop loss is going to be, or your stop might get hit. ZS now, thanks for the follow, much love. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be patient, guys. Maybe wait for an orb today. We could have easily got bear calls here. We didn't, so we went up into this upper channel. But I would have been a little questionable to go bear calls based on the EMAs. I don't think I would have taken bear calls. I know for sure I wouldn't have taken the bear calls there.
There's the dog's feet.
Just watching some things here, guys. Yeah, I'm looking at Spy Jelly Bean. Bear calls doing a credit spread. But if we get a 15-minute orb to the upside, those bear calls can really take a beating. So you kind of want to wait for a signal here. It is coming up into 10:30, so taking a little longer. You know, you have a 10:30. I think as long as I get in before 12, I'm fine. I was thinking about those bull puts, though. Some of you guys got in so early, which is insane. Like, what kind of strikes you guys probably got. All right, we're coming up into... Can we just break this for that 10:30? That'd be nice. Coming up into here, so... we got a lot of resistance up here. What does our 1 hour show us, guys? 1 hour shows us that we are up in this resistance too. So do keep in mind it's taking a while to break that. We have massive resistance on the 1 hour. Should I do bear calls right here? If you look at the daily, I mean, both sides make sense. You see this daily here, long upper wick. We're coming back into that testing zone. And then maybe I can stop out fast if it goes above it. I mean, that's another option. I can get out of bear calls up here. If it breaks above it. Yeah, that's a solution. I got the 57.15, 57.05, not 27.05, of course. That would have been. Yeah. Okay. So you did a 10 width. Okay. I haven't done a 10 width in a very long time. You can get more premium. That's probably why you got 45 cents. That's a lot of premium. Yes. Yes. Just look at the premium. Okay, we've been kind of hitting this upper resistance here a lot. Man, I don't really know what I want to take, guys. I mean, I don't know. This is a weird day. Again, I feel like I say that all the time, though. So the bear calls, let me just show you guys the strikes that I'm looking at. If we did bear calls, I would probably do the 58.20, 58.25. And let me label that strikeout so I can kind of see where that's at. 58.20, 58.25. That's like nothing. I mean, look at that. There's like no freaking premium on bear calls. Are you kidding me? That's all you're going to give me. Bull puts, look how much farther out. I don't know. So if you jumped up to here, that's a 0.1% gain when you're already up. You're only up 0.16. Like, it's barely up at all. So, that's because of 10 contracts, 20 otherwise. I'm still unsure how it would affect the stop. So if you have a 10 width, the premium, you're going to get more premium, but it is going to move the premium faster on a 10 width. It is. I got in Bond Chris Whipty just because that one has the best volume. So, another China stock. I get the signal by the 15-minute orb, 4x20723. Once we break structure, that's general the side you want to take. So if we break structure to the upside, that gives you a bull put signal. Break structure to the downside, that's a bear call signal. And looks like we're getting it here. This is good. 1029. Here's what I would like to see. A break of structure on 1030, which is what we're getting. Here's your 1030 candle coming up in hot. And then what we want to see is we want to see break down into the orb for the best entry. So we break structure, and then we come back into orb. That's what I want to see. Now, I know we haven't had a double orb in a very long time, guys. Is this going to be a fake out? That's the problem. Is it going to be a fake out? It's hard to say. It really is. You can't just base your trading on that. I see all the EMAs are bullish. So, me personally, it looks like a whole lot of a bull put type of day. All right, so it's bull puts confirmed. So now we wait for a pullback on SPX. So I'm looking at, let me look at my new strikes. So I see that one, 57.25, 57.30. You see how the strikes got a little worse now because of that big move up. Maybe I can get a little strike lower. Maybe I can get the 57.20, 57.25. I see that the ask is 25 cents, the bid is 10. Okay, it's already going up. This is the problem with orb. Sometimes it just takes off without us. So ideally what you want is a retest back into orb, or you just get in right away. If you want to get in right away, 57.25, 57.30 looks like the one that for 20 cents I probably could get. Where's that at on the spectrum of SPX? 57.25, 57.30. This is our strikes now. You're looking at if we do that one. So it's a little closer. It's hard to say. We're coming into big resistance here. I don't really think. I don't know what to do, guys. Do we break out or do we resist? 57.20, 57.25 I think is a lot safer, but it could just go up from here. So let me do the 57.25, 57.30 maybe. It's right on 20 cents right now. The bid is 10, the ask is 30. Alright, what's it? What am I getting? Alright, maybe I can get the next right. Okay, I'll try the next right down. I'm doing puts for 57.20, 57.25. I'm going to be a little greedier. 57.20, maybe we hit this EMA 5. I think this one went 57.20, 57.25 for both puts. Hopefully it's not a freaking V shape down. I might not get filled though. I might get a little too greedy. Remember, when I get too greedy, what happens to me? I get screwed too. But I feel like I can get that strike. 57.20, 57.25. My premium's at 15 on the mid. Alright, so let me alert this. Yeah, I feel like I can get that strike. I really do feel like I can. I'm gonna take 57.25, 57, 20, 57.25 gold puts for 0.20 premium. All right, now the other option is, since I'm more biased towards it doing a V shape, if it just does a ripperoni, like if it just goes up a lot, I could do bear calls. It just really depends, guys. I'm not really sure too much how to feel about this, but I am going to be a little safer on my bull puts here. That was a massive move up. I think we should get filled on that. EMA 10 is kind of what I'm looking at. It's a massive orb. Okay, I got filled for one there, so it needs to go a little lower. Ah, shoot. I only got one contract there. We're going to do the partials again, unfortunately. It hit that 5, and it didn't fill me. Do you guys get filled on a partial there, I assume? I only got a partial. Yeah, it's because I wanted 10 contracts. I already read that. Yeah, there is resistance here. I see that. Yeah, it could break out of it. We touched it so many times. It could come back. But if I'm just following the orb in EMAs, it is a bull put day. Somehow I did not get filled on my bull puts. I did not get filled. I only got one contract, so that sucks. That sucks. I only got one contract. I didn't know it would need that big of a move down. I thought that would have easily filled me. Yeah. Shoot. That sucks. Yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes I get partial fills. Today is looking like a partial fill day if I don't look at something else. I was hoping it would hit that 10. What do you guys think? Do we gotta change a strike now? That sucks. That it missed me there. Man, guys, I don't know what to say about that. I think that's kind of nuts that it did that to me. Deja vu. Deja vu again. I already profited on Maul and Joseph. Yeah, I already made money. It's just how much more do you make, you know? I still go to my thesis of I think bear calls can happen too, guys. I don't know why I feel safer with bear calls. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm feeling. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know how it barely missed me here. It wasn't really a big move down. I mean, we had this violent 1 minute candle and it shot up instantly. We just needed literally just a slight move down and we would get up filled. I was thinking my strike, like I didn't think that strike was that far off. Man, that really sucks. Who would have thought though? So we could take bear calls at this resistance here. Give it like maybe 1 to 2 candles up, but you're facing. Well, here's the thing. You could break the trend to the downside. Both sides could easily win again, like yesterday. My stop loss for a 20 cent is always 80 cents. All right, so either I do a 15 or 20. If I sell a 20, it's an 80 cent stop loss for sure. Yeah, 80 cents. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I only got one contract. I wish I'd even get filled a contract. Kind of like, I kind of wish I'd even get it now. I mean, one contract's like a slap in the face. Not even worth it. It's not even worth it for me. 576. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the big resistances coming in here. You got big resistance at 578. We could try bear calls there at 578. That's your big resistance. We're kind of already breaking that 575. Yeah, we are. So I would look into 5 on the daily chart. You can look into 578, close to 579. Do we get a V-shape down? That's always the question, guys. This is super early in the day to really know. So you get bear calls here. Or not bear calls, bull puts. Had a slight move down to fill me just by a little. I got it filled at 15, so should I set the... Oh, okay, so if you got filled at 15, then your stop loss is 60 cents. Yeah, your stop loss is 60 cents. Man, I can't believe that my bull puts didn't fill. That's actually kind of sad. How did they not fill? So it's at 15 cents right now. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Not really sure what to do there. Bond, what are you doing, Bonnie? Go up, Bonnie. Up 13%. It's looking like it wants to go. Still having a trouble breaking that resistance, guys. If this goes up 2 to 3 candles, I could do bear calls. We'll see. Just depends how drastic it goes. Yeah, that kind of sucks though. Because now I gotta look for a play when I should have been in bull puts right here. It could do a double orb, but it might happen till late in the day. So double orbs don't really mean you lose either. Like, it can do double orb, but it could take a long time before it does it. What did Dats do? Everyone's talking about Dats. Dats is up. Wow. That's really nice. It's like our boy, it's like Mon. Mon went up over 100% today. Alright, so long lower wicks. Price back down to here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. To get the rest of the fills, I think you might be right, Blueprint. If we want to get the rest of the fills, we might have to do a 0.15 on it. Because now with the time decay, if it comes back down, let me see where I got SPX. I got filled for a, you might be right. So I got filled for a 5720, 5725, which is, I actually got a strike lower than this one. It's a 5720. We're obviously not going to get that strike. Alright, so we got... It's either that or you do bear calls at the 579. It just depends how fast it goes there, though. If it goes there, like, in a blink of an eye, I'll do that. So yeah, we can do the 20 cents. Or not 20, 15 cents. You guys want to try the 15 cents? That's kind of what it's looking at. If we didn't get filled on a 20 down here, it's going to be too hard to get it filled. It would have to make a newer low. So 15 cents will probably fill us just near this upper orb. And then at 579, we can look at a resistance zone for bear calls. Okay, let me change this up. I'm going to do... I just selected. Let me look at my phone too, because it's probably 15 cents on the strike above. Alright, 57.20, 57.25 is going for 10 cents right now. The one above is 10 cents. It's going to be hard to get a fill now. Or no, the one above it, yeah, 10 cents. It's 5.20. Man, I hate days like that. I don't think I got greedy on the strike. Market is buying the rumor break tariff. I don't really think I got greedy on the strike. It's just kind of unfortunate there. That was a big move up though. Let's look at from the lows to the high here. From the lows to the high, we went up 0.40. From the lows to the high on the daily chart, we're up 137. Yeah, I think we missed it. Doesn't like the one.
Where'd it go? Is it stuck?
I don't know if it'll get to 15 cents for us. I'm looking at the strike above. It's not really showing anything. Our stop loss is so freaking tight on a 15. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, it's either if it goes higher, I'm doing bear calls. If it goes down, I'm doing bull puts at this point. I just got to tell which direction this wants to go. Okay, it wants to retest the orb. Alright, let's change our premium to 15. Let's see what that gives us filled. We're definitely not getting filled on the 20. That's for sure. So I'm going to edit selected. I'm going to go with... I don't even know if we can get the fill on the 15 because the bid is at 5 cents. We wouldn't need a nasty candle down. So 15 cents. I'm going to sell...
One of those.
Hold up here. Hold up here. We are actually getting a down move. We're actually getting something here. So 57, 20, 57, 25. 57, 20, 57, 25. Is that... Alright, so I'm going to cancel this order. Make sure I'm on the right strike. And then I'm going to have to do more contracts to get the same amount for a 20 center. So usually I go 3 extra contracts. We'll see if I get a fill on this one. It's going back up. The ask is 15 cents. So, man, days, guys. Well, since we got so many single orbs, 15-minute has been trending for quite some time. Should I take the bear calls is the question. That's the question. It's risky. I would like 579 for bear calls. Yeah, I'm feeling the same with the bear calls. There is a lot of resistance. I'm actually not feeling good with the puts. I'm telling you, let me go with a bear call. Let me see if I can get past that resistance at 5. You see that resistance, guys, at 579? Let me label that so we can all see it. Long upper wick. So that's our resistance at 579. So if I did a bear call, let me see what I'm looking at. 58.20, 58.25. That will get me filled instantly. 58.20, 58.25. Let me draw my horizontal line on SPX so I can kind of see. Yeah, that's the same strike I was looking at. Alright, let's see if I can get that one. It's kind of going against my system. We're not at the ATR 4. It's kind of annoying. I hate these kind of days. But if you look at the big resistance, we could V-shake down. We have, what, 8 single orbs? No, you're good on bull puts. Just have a stop loss. You're good on bull puts. I wish I was in bull puts. Yeah, I'm looking at 58.20, 58.25. I'm going to go for that one, guys. This is so not really something I want to do. It's a lot riskier, but I am above that resist. Oh, hold up. We have the bull puts here. Usually you get 2 to 3 candles to the upside. We have our first candle to the upside. I'm seeing right now that the premium is, the bid is at 15, the ask is at 25. Even with that move down we had. The next one, I would like the 58.25. You think we can get that one? It's a little more greedier. It's going down. Yeah, I don't think we can get that one, guys. So I could try the 58.20, 58.25. I could try 9 contracts there. Yeah, it moves out fast. Look at that, 15 and 25. But the next strike don't move at all. The next strike is at 10 cents.
That was nice for you to go, right? I said, I've never heard of that service before.
What do you guys feel? I'm gonna place it 58.20, 58.25 for 20 cents. I'm gonna take a risk. I'll take a risk. It's not really an ideal system, but I'll take the risk. I see big resistance. Hopefully it don't get there fast. Hopefully it takes its time. So it's going at 20 cents right here. If it makes a new high, it'll fill me. Alright, I got filled for bear calls 57.20, 57.25. I'm gonna cancel my other bull puts. Alright, bull puts are canceled. I'll just take bear calls.
What is that? Is that a train?
Alright, filled.
He's pointing at me so often, and I can't label the animals. What's true, guys? It's like Coco Melon's family, just an elephant.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this one.
Or JJ's family.
Both selected. I'm gonna do 0.80 for the stop.
All the body parts, ears, but he pointed to his ears.
I'm not gonna alert this one because it's not really the system, guys. I'm not gonna alert this one.
I don't know what he said for hands.
0.80 is my stop on the bear calls. It's at 0.
Shoes.
Everyone should got filled for that one.
Instead of dog, he said,
Alright, the next one I'm gonna do is my stop for my bull puts. I only got one contract on that
and then
one.
with the vehicle
So
test,
-1
like,
+1.
Vote car.
Buy one vertical.
Choo-choo. Yeah.
0.80. Alright, so the stop is 0.80 for all my credit spreads, guys. Alright, stop is 0.80. I'm buying one. I only got one fill in the put side, so I'm gonna buy one vertical at 80 cents. I don't even care if I get stopped out. It's just one contract on that one. Might be a nice iron condor day. Let's see.
Is it yummy?
I'm not gonna alert it because it doesn't fit the system, but I'm just basing on resistance here. We're not even at the resistance yet, so hopefully if we get in early over time, if it does get there, this right here is your resistance line. But keep in mind, we haven't had a double orb in a very long time, so if we do a double orb, the bull puts are screwed. I mean, look at the Excel sheet, guys. Look at this. Single, 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 and then there's another day I didn't play that was single. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was 8 single orbs. Like, come on. We're probably gonna do a double orb any day now. It's bound to happen. That's why I don't really feel safe doing full puts right now. 25 March. It's Tuesday. I got in at 10:55.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure how big last time, but that's so he did pretty good. I thought that I didn't even get to see her.
All right, so I have my big position. I have a -9. Working orders, 80 cent stop. So I had the 58.20, 58.25.
Yeah, with her, she was supposed to
Bear calls.
Initially, I would wake up around 9, but that time I woke up at 12. And so, oh my goodness, I missed both the OB and Alex. You needed your sleep. Could the OB reschedule? Yes, I messaged that person.
And then I did,
They have to know that happened. They never even nice enough to reschedule me. And then
man, I can't believe I missed the bull puts, guys. That's actually nuts.
tomorrow, Allison, I'll set up an alarm.
Like, what is the chances?
If you need to sleep, sleep.
I missed the bull puts.
I don't know if I should let him.
You see how that can wreck you?
Drink.
if you don't, not getting the bull puts properly can wreck you. I took the 57, 25, 57, 57, 20, 57, 25.
Pediatrician to kind of do like a weight check with her.
Bull puts.
April 7th is his next one right after his birthday.
Only got one contract.
Do you want your bar?
Let's just say like 10, 30.
Here, maybe like cereal.
Hello?
Oh, you want sit again.
What is it again?
Sensor.
Oh, dude, do you want to eat lunch with one at Chick-fil-A Taylor's? Yeah. Yeah, we can. What time? Oh, she said 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, I guess we could. Where is it again?
Chick-fil-A and Taylor's. Okay. Yeah. Wait, we'll probably be there in 30 minutes, maybe? We'll see. Is that fine? Okay. Okay, we'll see you then. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe we can go to the Century Park. Is it cold outside?
Yeah, the 60s.
It's 60s, yeah.
It's supposed to get to 74.
Okay. 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 All right, we'll see you then. See ya.
They put it back on the wait list. Here. I could already see one of my kids, they are kind of like fitting him in until they get somebody more permanent. They said they didn't think they had anybody permanent until September. So he had his evaluation 2 weeks ago. In September, so they think they'll have an opening, but they're kind of seeing him every other week whenever they have an installation, which is hard if you have other things going on. That mom doesn't work and she can go and take him, but not everybody can do that. Yeah.
All right, so I did take bear calls as approach, but yeah, I wish I got. I got filled on bull puts at 50, but I can't set a stop loss for this. But can only set separately for this. So should I set both at? So they both will have an average premium combined. When you check both legs, you should be able to close them out together. Alrighty, guys. Definitely room for bear calls since I only have one contract. The other one. Yeah, that's the thing. The later you wait, the worse the strikes get. So if I don't get in bear calls, you see, it's just kind of hard. It's a harder day. I probably should have taken this one off, taken this day off. Not having stop loss involves significant. I understand the risk is kind of important as it can be way more than 300 watching all day. Yeah, if I don't have a stop loss, I'm not playing credit spreads. Because you got to understand, if you don't have a stop loss, you're basically having a mental saying, hey, I'm going to take it out. What if you don't take it out? That 300 will go to 1,000%. Then what if it goes in the money? You blow it all. So try not to do that. But yeah, I think both sides can win. I think it's kind of a boring day. I'm looking at Forex Factory that we have no more news after 10. And if you look at the news, correct me if I'm wrong, the consumer confidence, home sales, and manufacturing index were not good, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so I got 9 Let me see how much this 9 contracts give me. Bear calls don't give you much premium. That's why it's harder for bear calls. You can't really go far out. Let me see how much premium I got. I did 58.25. Alright, so I get 162 for that one. If I win, 162.34 on my... This is going to be funny. How much does one contract give you at 20 cents? One contract will give you... Oh, it's not bad. Pays for lunch. 18.04. There's your lunch meal. Alright, so... Yeah, that's about what we have here. So far is a single orb. So I'm just going to put single orb on both of those so far. I do think we do a double orb. I really do. So I don't feel too bad not getting the bolt puts. I don't feel too bad. Yep, you know it, Blueprint. She said the later you wait, the worse it gets. So usually I like to wait 2 to 3 candles, but hopefully it don't go to 2. That's the problem is if it goes to this resistance, we'll probably get stopped out. It's quite a bit above. You know, that's the problem there. We need like lots of time to go by. We are above this Keltner channel on the 15-minute or strike. So yeah, so if you want to put a stop loss, whatever broker, what broker are you using Forex? Let's look at my premium right now. My premium is 17 cents. It's fluctuating at 20 still, the bear calls. My bull puts are golden. They're at 10 cents. They're looking good. I don't think we're going to get a fill. To get a fill on bull puts at 20 cents, no jig, you would have to probably get it down here at the 574. Because we didn't get a fill here. We have 30 minutes of time decay. We kind of had a nice move up here. This is a riskier day, though. That's why I didn't want to alert the bear calls. This is not actually the system. This is just based on me thinking double orb with daily chart showing resistance. So I don't want to alert this. People be mad at me. I did on stream. Does everyone have their stop loss set? Short term's top, I think it's this line right here, 578.45. I think that's really big resistance. It's hard to say though. I don't think any. That's why I'm doing credit spreads. I want to win in 3 directions. Welcome to the stream, hero. Yeah, I'm in a bear call credit spread, meaning that, hey, I don't think price goes above this resistance here. I went in 3 directions.
It's like a little crazy.
Much better than SPS for Iron Kinds of moves less, but doing some ICs on Wrestle makes huge profits. So, what's your thoughts on Wrestle? I don't think I don't know if I've tried. I haven't tried it. Russell 2000?
It's always clean. You notarize the engines. Do I notarize documents?
Cody Crowder, thanks for
Oh,
those.
this is notarized.
Yeah, the IW one.
Okay. What do you need? You may document notarized. So it says, they said UPS can give
It moves less, been doing some ICs on Russell makes huge profits.
There's a bank. Nations Bank, something like that's on the other side of the Gateway Hospital. But UPS, there's a UPS. Let's see, it's in that strip mall. Empire Tokyo and Chick-fil-A.
Alright, we're just kind of chilling out right here. Yeah, the premium is at 20 cents. We got filled when price went up here. We had this long lower wick, came back up to fill us, went all the way from the 576. So hopefully we kind of calm down here. It definitely more favoring the bull puts for now, but anything can happen. Just kind of sucks. It really sucks I didn't get filled on the bull puts there, but keep in mind we've had a long 15-minute trend. That can change at any moment. If we just, even if we test the 30-minute EMA 50, you know, we're gold on that. So I'm in bull puts. If they work, they work. If they fail, I don't even lose much. It's just one contract. I don't think they're going to lose, though, my bull puts. I think my bull puts are a lot safer than bear calls right now. All right, nice. You were able to check both of them, Sissy? Yeah, give IBK or Carl. You know, just tell them how do I close it out? How do I put a stop loss? It is very confusing, but once you figure out how to do this, it was good. You got pretty good on getting the 15 cents, Sissy. I would have taken the 15 cents. I wish I would have reacted a little faster. Sometimes the 20 is better. You'll see this is the hard thing with credit spreads is we don't know where the premium's going to be, right? When I saw this candle come down on bull puts, we don't know where that 20 cents going to fill. It could have filled up here, it could have filled down here. We're just taking a shot, and then if you don't fill, then you got to readjust, and that's when it really hurts because now you're like, well, do I go another bull put strike? You know, this is a really hard day. I'll be honest because you know you had the double orbs happen 30% of the time. We have this long EMA 50 that has been uptrending for quite some time. TPM, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, I took a 0.12. I will always try 0.20 first, then I will try 0.15. If I don't get a fill, then I try 0.15. I didn't have it and went way down. Is it getting delisted? What's that about right now? I think you should be fine. It kind of recovered. What is your average? Yeah, I only bought it one time. I had a 72-cent average. We'll probably hit this EMA 5. We're due for the 10. I just would break even. To me, it's just it hasn't done much. When a penny don't do much, the volume kind of died out. The volume's not like massive. Bond, I like Bond a lot. They got 122 million volume. Something's up with Bond. So it just really depends. Hey, Pierre. Yeah, but that's the range. I usually take 15 or 20 cents. It just really depends. I'll try 20 cents first. If I don't get filled, then I'll try 15 cents. But it moved so far up that I just went for a different solution. I'm doing an Iron Condor, which is kind of risky. If I was gonna lose, it'd probably be today. So I probably should not have played today. But since I don't see any news at 10 a.m., maybe an Iron Condor's not bad. It should be little less volatile today. You got in at 80 cents. Yeah, I would look to average down. I hope you took advantage of that dip down there, and then you could probably got out. But yeah, if you hold a penny too long, the worse it gets. I just kind of want to just not hold them long. TTD's going really good for me. It's finally going up. About freaking time. I need SPY to kind of just, cool off for a long time here. Kind of come down maybe. Yeah, it's too late to get in, Rocky. Yeah, that's the thing with pennies. Sometimes it's good to have a partial size in. I saw Mullen's K value so low, and kind of seeing Bond at the same thing. I see Bond here. I'm like, look at Bond. It's 1.34. This is probably the next penny to pump. You can easily get 10% out of this one. It already was up like 15%. Pre-market Bond pumped up 45%. So it is, it's just choose what you think is good, Coming back down here. Come on, just give us a double orb. We're like so due for a double orb. It's actually nuts, right? What are we at? We're at 8 single orbs right now, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, these two don't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 8. We have 8. Like, come on. That is so many, and that's why I'm like biased toward it, because we have a lot of EMA 50. Like, we've been in an uptrend for over 2 days. Usually in the midday, you switch trends. So I might get. I think my bull puts are good. I was very conservative on that strike. Bear calls, they didn't give you much premium. I had to just choose whatever. But hopefully Iron Condors works. Bond is the next one, Rocky. Get in Bond. I think that's a good play. Don't ever hold a penny longer than a week. That's my stop loss. All right. HEPA, I held for about a week. I made 20%. Don't ever buy a penny when it's going up. Unless you just want to do a partial. Make sure you have moved to average down on it. All right, so my current premium is at 15 cents. The call I sold. I sold it for 20. It got up to 20 up in here. Maybe 25, who knows. If we come back into orb, that's very good. That'd be very good. I just don't like these kind of days because I'm playing it based on support resistance. So it's not really my favorite days. All right, guys, I'm going to head on out. I'm going to go get some lunch. There's nothing I'm going to do. I'm just going to have my stop loss set, and that's about it. Hope to see you guys in the